Hi, this is Shelby. This is our second video for P12. This is the question about what is art. We have discussed this before. This was, I believe, our first vlog that we did. And my opinion and my viewpoint on art is it's about the same as it was before. It has broadened a little bit because throughout this course we've seen so many different forms of art that I didn't really consider art before. One of the examples are when we looked at the graffiti, simply just like tagging your name on the wall, like that can be a form of art, like that's your form of expression, and I never saw it as that before. I just saw that as people going around putting their name on everything. So it was interesting to learn and to see that can be a form of art, that can be an expression that somebody is getting across. So, and also my viewpoint on art has changed a little bit in the fact that taking something that was once somebody else's and making it yours, how that can make a new piece of art. Not only does it make it a new piece of art, but that also now makes it your art instead of like that other person's. I got this and I interpreted this from the Eva and Franco, how they would take things and change little bits and it would become their art. And also in Second Life, how that is considered art. Like those things I didn't really understand. Like my viewpoint at the beginning of the semester was art is anything of how you express yourself. And now I've seen so many different ways of how people can express themselves. I still do believe that's what art is. It's expressing yourself in any form. But now I've seen those different forms that I wasn't aware of before this semester, such as the Second Life and the Eva and Franco, their forms of art and things like that. Like I wasn't aware that those forms of art existed, but I do consider those art. That is what art is expressing yourself and showing your viewpoint and showing what you think about something in your own way. Also, another art form that I learned about was through our artists that we had to interview and everything for our Second Life gallery. I had Nancy Pop, and she's a performance artist, and one of her main things is that she goes to the cities and where it's very crowded and things, and she climbs the poles, and she'll sit up there for hours, and I never really thought of that as art. I thought of that more as a statement, but really that is what art is. Art is a statement. It's you putting your viewpoint out there. It's you putting out your own statement of something. So now I look back and I realize like that is how she expresses herself. That is her form of art and how she wants to express herself and show her opinion of and get away from everything, and that's her art. So I think that my viewpoint on art is the same as it was. I stand very firm on art is however you want to express yourself, and now my viewpoint has just broadened to so many different ways of how you can express yourself. So that's what I believe art is, and that's how my opinion has transformed over this past few weeks due to this course. And seeing everybody's different forms of art and everything has been really exciting. So this class has really taught me a lot about art and what it really is and how people express themselves in many different ways.